I want to turn back to the situation in Iran and get an assessment from someone who has been tracking this very closely with those on the ground. Joining me now is Dr. Hormoz Shariat, the founder and president of Iran Alive Ministries, a Christian ministry that uses satellite broadcasting and the internet to reach Iranians with the gospel. Dr. Shariat, welcome back to Washington Watch. Thanks so much for joining us.
Well, thank you, Tony, for inviting me to share what's happening.
Well, give us the latest. What are you hearing from inside of Iran?
Well, what is happening is what is expected in the government, from the government of Iran. They have done the same thing. The government of Iran, this is not their first time. The same scenario, but this one is different. Scenario is like this. People come on streets protesting, and first a little bit they tolerate, then they turn off internet. The moment they turn off internet means they're going to start killing, which they have, and arresting people. After people are dispersed from fear into their homes, then they start executing those they have arrested. This is what's happening. But this time it's different. People of Iran are not backing off. They're being killed, but they're not backing off. They are saying, this is the end. We want results. And they are asking President Trump, would you come and help us? But even though thousands may be killed, but the people of Iran, at the point that they're saying there is no point of return, we want the government of Iran to be changed. And we don't mind giving our lives. Let me share a story. I saw this young man on the streets telling the police, the army in front of him, saying, hey, kill me. I'm young, but I never lived. I don't have a life, so go ahead and kill me. That's a sign of a desperation, that people who don't mind being killed. I had another person tell me, I was contemplating to do suicide in my home. Then I said, why should I kill myself in my home? Just go on streets, fight these people, and if I get killed, I get killed. At least I die for a cause. So people are so desperate, that's why they're so brave. There's no hope, there's no future, and many of them don't mind dying.
You know, some of this, Dr. Shariat, reminds me of what brought down the Iron Curtain, where we had some of those who were willing to die for freedom. I think of Czechoslovakia and some of those countries where they just said, you know, we're not going away, we're not dispersing, we're not giving up. And the President Donald Trump has made statements that he's watching, stronger statements than we've ever seen from a United States president in terms of taking action. I have to think that that is encouraging and bolstering the citizens of Iran to stand up for their freedom.
Well, all of us hope that he will do that. People of Iran are begging Trump. As you may know, Americans are very popular. Iranians love America, and they love Trump. They call Trump, Uncle Trump, come and help us. And Trump has a historical opportunity to make history in Iran. He could be, in the history of Iran, be written as a hero who came to help the people of Iran be free. And in the Western society, his name could go down as somebody who turned an enemy of the United States into a friend. So this is time in history. This is history in making. And we as Christians, either we can just stand back and watch the history being made, or we can get involved and make history.
I want to ask you in just a moment what we can do as Christians here in the United States. But first, give our viewers and listeners a little bit of a better understanding of what's inside Iran under that regime. I mean, most people see Iran as the regime, this Islamic regime, but that's not reflective of the Iranian people.
Totally. The people of Iran are totally different, separate in every way from the Iranian government. There is such a gap that whatever the Iranian government is for, the people are against. So when the Iranian government say death to America, death to Israel, the people of Iran say, oh, they must be good people if our government is against them. So, and Iranians love Israel, they love United States, and they want freedom. And they want freedom American style. They look up to America. They think it's a perfect country. We live here, we know it's not perfect, but they think it's perfect. The moment Iran is free, there will be a great relationship between Iran and Israel and Iran and the United States. But people of Iran are ready to normalize their relationship with the rest of the world. They're sick and tired of being oppressed, being abused, all the resources, the oil money being used against them and for the foreign goals of their government. They're poor. You know, Tony, Iran is one of the richest countries in the world on the paper because of the gas and oil. But practically, the people of Iran are one of the poorest in the world. 55 to 60% are under the poverty line. So here is a government abusing the resources, abusing the people, killing, and people are fed up. They said, not this time. We will not go back home.
How strong is the church? How strong is a presence of believers there in Iran?
We have been working at underground church for the last 25 years. You know, broadcast with our 24/7 broadcast, we go over the heads of the mullahs with our signal into people's homes, in the privacy of their homes. We share the gospel and we encourage the believers. Through these days, every day, we have a live broadcast. We go into people's homes and not only bring people to Christ, but we are leading our underground churches to go out and be salt and light and have many stories of how Christians are on the street. Some of them have been killed, arrested, and wounded. We know that. But Christians are on the streets helping people, sharing the gospel. One person just called a couple days ago. He said, I just came to Christ. I said, how did you come to Christ? He said, I was wounded on the streets of Tehran. I was running towards my home because I cannot go to hospital. If I go to the hospital authorities are going to turn me in. So I was going home, and one person pulled me into his home to help me, and he brought a surgeon, brought a neighbor who knew how to do this, and he helped me to take the bullet off of my leg. And then they shared the gospel with me. I realized there are Christians who are helping me.
Yeah.
So I came to Christ last night in that home. So
Wow.
Christians are active. They know their job is to be salt and light, and Christians are on streets of Iran, of Tehran, helping
Dr.
everybody
Shariat,
and sharing the gospel.
we're going to have to leave it there.